Hang on one second. What, my whistle?
Who says that?
No one. I'm drinking kombucha because I'm a hippie. This would be another one that I would be able to break.
I feel bad hitting her. Like, I realize it's the point, but I feel bad as that. So what are we trying to get to right here again?
I think A.
A.
Yeah. So atomic.
So you got to atomic and then they just gave you
What it would typically do is it would give me like a...
the red guys again.
The other times it gives me like a free skill to spend. Don't you dare go to that thing.
So where are all the people again?
So this is like a weird area where we don't necessarily know what's going on.
I never know what's going on. Hey, that's not true.
Okay, so like now they're spawning with those things in them.
Yeah. Hey, you came out that way. So there's still no people aside from like before we've met.
Oh, I mean there are a few. What?
His lady oh, hey, you did a good thing.
Defeat 1,000 enemies. Okay. And this is the goddess of time, who is a female goddess with a lion head.
Wait, can we zoom in on that? Not really.
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
She just has to spin back around. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Timing. Cool.
Yes. We don't know what she does, or, like, I'm actually kind of hoping they explain her in the new game, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Oh, and...
Go towards the rift.
Yes.
Another boss fight.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, this is really cool. So, they talked earlier in the game about devil arms, which are...
Oh, we're fighting the snake?
Yes. Which are literally demon-forged weapons, or weapons that are forged from demons, or, like, a gift of a demon anyway.
Why is he holding onto it? Why can't he just...
Because, well, now, because we're not in the boss fight arena, he has to get back to that arena. Otherwise, we'd be, like, in the woods.
Put your life and look at your choices, sir.
But look how cool that is!
I mean, I guess.
It's Johnny and Bosch, that's all that matters.
I guess.
And then just... Aw.
Defeated. Oh, it says it calls it seeds.
Yes. Because she's kind of like a flower.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Sorry, but having you around is more than enough.
Your insignificant insults have no effect on me, though I will tear your body to shreds!
Getting all worked up.
There's like, oh, your insolent insults have nothing on me.
So is only like the first one of her? Actually?
Yes. I wonder if I can... No, I cannot. That's... Yeah, I knew what I did there.
Careful. Oh wow, that's interesting.
Yep.
How many different forms do you have, you fucking weirdo? Oh, so you just like hit that thing.
Yeah, that's... I don't go up there to her. She's got a few different, like, phases to it.
She's bizarre.
Yes.
It's like they were trying to morph like...
Rita Rapunzel, or Rita Repulsa. She kind of sounds like her to me.
We have the volume down low, so I can't speak to that. It's kind of Medusa, kind of like Snapdragon, kind of, which is a plant, kind of...
There's a plant called a Snapdragon?
I'm pretty sure. I could be making that up, but I feel like it's real. Hang on, stand by word. Gray cat. Oh, this Snapdragon is real. That's not what that looks like. There's a plant, I cannot think of its name, that eats flies. It's like a Venus flytrap. Maybe that's what I mean.
I was thinking...
The Snapdragon is a real plant.
Oh, here we go. Kill a kid.
Probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah, I just realized how bad that sounded.
Yeah, she's like a little Venus flytrap and a snake and kind of an orchid and she's got a bunch of stuff.
I really like her design now. She looks really, really epic.
Ugh. That's pretty fun.
Yep. I'm trying to get her, like... She has a, like... You do damage to her, like when you saw me fight the first two, where I, like, punched him in the face.
Yeah.
She has one of those forms, so that's what I'm trying to get to, is to what we do to her. Just because those are, like, the points where Nero is, like, this is how he's different from Dante, because you played the game previously.
Is this just a movie sequence? What did you do to get that?
So I hit her with my, when I grabbed her, I grabbed her
she
and,
changed color.
yep.
She's nearing death. She's like a praying mantis. She changes color when it gets close to death.
Sadly, I've not done, like, enough consecutive damage to her to, like, get her into that form, which is a bit of a bummer.
Brutal. Deadly.
Yeah.
Get her.
Yeah, she's just like, I don't give a shit about what you're doing to me.
It's okay, she's gonna die soon.
Yeah. Oh.
As long as you don't die first.
No, not first. Not.
You're like, I will not.
That's not how this is gonna work. There we go. Yeah, I think the other one, like, she, like, flies at you, and you, like, grab her face and slam her in the ground, like, kind of like when you're doing the thing with, like, a pool noodle.
Uh-huh.
You literally do that to her. But, like, once again, just like the other ones... Oh.
Oh, this?
I mean, that arm is not pretty human. I do not have that. But they just go back in. They are not... That's not destroyed, that just
Don't
goes
step
away.
up if you're not gonna put up a decent fight.
Cool.
Yep.
What's
Didn't
that?
your mom ever tell you not to litter?
It is now a part of you.
It's not a... I mean, why doesn't that bother him?
I mean, I
He
have a
just picks things up and he's like, this is okay. I'm like, that's not okay. That's not what okay looks like.
sephirotic fruit. So this just allows you to break this down,
Okay.
I think.
Okay, fine. Death be upon you.
Yep.
Ugh.
And now we continue.
Oh, it's not sent anymore.
No, it's not. S, A. No, okay. Excellent.
Overall an A.
Yeah. Coming home. I got an A! Why didn't you do better? He's like, I got an upside down N.
Thank you.
Sorry. For those of you who don't watch, go Kumar Camille, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's on Netflix. It's called Private School Negro. It is fantastic. It is funny as shit. Oh wow, I like that blue one.
Venus flytrap.
Potted in blue venom or blue soil, I guess, not blue venom.
I mean, I don't think it's blue venom. I think it's just a blue version of the Venus flytrap.
And then there's
It's
this.
rare.
There's this really cool picture of something in the distance. We don't know what it is yet.
It's a building.
It looks like it is. It looks like a building.
Blinding light. Don't sing.
Oh, shit. I was like,
Missed opportunity.
what would I sing? Like, blinded by the light. How did you mess that up?
Missed that.
Ah! So, like, a couple of them, like, were on the path, so they started, like, trying to hatch. And, I killed everything before they got to them, so that was good. I wish I could just touch it.
And another one.
Yeah. Bites the dust. Bites the dust. I love you, too. The cool thing is, by the time this comes out, so this will be about a week or so from now, we'll already be doing we are doing a podcast, or I am doing a podcast, with Samurai. It's called Roll Initiative, so if you want to learn how to play Dungeons & Dragons, there's a free plug in there.
There are other opportunities.
Oh, this is where we get to see some cool new monsters.
Nice.
They're like gladiator velociraptors.
Gladiator velociraptors. Okay, I can kind of see that.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a very odd thing to say. Oh, that's kind of cool. I feel like the creators just had a bunch of like words in a hat.
They said, let's create this.
And it's like, draw two, and that's what we're gonna make. Gladiator and Velociraptor. Well then. Hey guys, go design that.
So the thing is, like, a lot of these games, like, some of the games have very, like, hit or miss, like, things that you fought.
I don't know what you mean by this.
Like, you would just look at it and be like, that is very boring.
Okay.
Like, and what the heck? Like,
why do you think that's okay?
yeah, that's just it. Because, like, you have demons, so it's like, okay, let me put a horn on it and call it a day. Like, you can see how, like, that could very easily turn into something that is, like, just like, I don't want to see this. I want to get the air guitar again before we stop playing this, because it's just so cool. And it's just one of those things where it's like, oh, this is, like, boring, and, I mean, your generic Demon 101, I don't know if people go through that.
Generic Demon.
Generic Demon 101. Like, obviously, if you grew up watching Inuyasha, you know what I mean. But yeah, so, in the fourth game, they apparently have monsters, every monster from every game makes an appearance. And there are 5 games. It is, but like it's also cool to be like, okay, well, what's the culmination of everything that's happened? It looks like they're going to try to address a lot of those issues. Because this is like before 2, because 2 is supposed to be the end of the series, or the end of the series, and now the new one coming out is now finally after 2. That did not work.
Get him. Those guys with like the bladed peg legs weirded me out.
Yeah. The ones with the arms, I'm like, oh, that's normal, whatever. Like, that happens. Ah, shit. Ah, come on, do this. No, you bastard.
Are they frozen?
No.
Okay.
He had a shield. They have a shield. Like I said, they're gladiators. So they has a shield.
You're like Hulk thrashing them.
Yes. So like this is one of those other ones that like we can't do right now because by our hand alone this cannot be done.
Oh, it's for Dante.
That's for Dante.
So you just like run through the exact same area again?
Yes.
That's kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's probably the biggest, like, this game feels really good. Like, playing it, especially coming off, like, the first and the third one, this game feels super good. Playing the demo of the new one, it feels good. Like, even when I've messed around with Okami, the combat in Okami feels better than the first and third Devil May Cry game. And that's, like, where I think this game is pretty lazy at. Now, this is a pretty fun
Lazy's
puzzle.
a harsh word.
Yeah.
Continue. This is a gentle forest, yet those who treat her unkindly will fall something.
Will fall into it.
Darkness.
Those who do not wish for darkness should seek the light, for if not, all your efforts will be in vain. So this is the trick here. We have to follow the light. So.
What light?
Just the light. Like, you want to follow the light. So, what we want to do is we want to make sure the shadow, I believe, goes behind us. Like, because it doesn't make sense, like, everything's in front of us, but, like, the shadow's, like... So we want to always make sure the shadow is behind us.
Okay.
So that should be the first one, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so now we come back to the same area.
So I told you were wrong.
Nope.
You said it was the same area.
Yes. It's a puzzle.
You're a puzzle. He'd actually really like that because he thinks he's an enigma.
So it's not that way. It should be this way.
Okay.
So my shadow's behind me. In one of the other games, there you go. Otherwise, it would have literally just kept looping us back until we figured it out. Yeah. In one of the other games, when you go in the third game, because you're in a giant tower, and you have to like go up 13 or so floors of it, or 9 floors of it, much like Inferno, which is the Dante's Journey Through Hell. If you've ever read Dante's Inferno, they actually ask you. I think it's the riddle of Sphinx in there, which is really cool. Which is what has like 3 arms and what has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs at noon, and then 3 legs at night. And it's supposed to be Sam.
I know.
Sam actually had a really good because we've already done the first recordings for Roll Initiative. He had a really good puzzle for us, and I'll have to pull it up for you and see if you can solve it because it took us.
I'm really bad at these.
I thought I had it pretty well, and then thank God Marcus was on our team, and he's like, "Oh, I figured this one out," and I was like, "Ah." Oh.
Die, little lizard gladiator.
Yeah. I guess there's more up here? Oh, there's another statue.
They don't explain the statues?
The statues are kind of explained in the third game?
Oh, and now we're at the thing that we saw at a distance.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you remember, there was a point where the one guy's like, can you go apprehend this rapscallion, Nero? So, boss fight.